Welcome to UCMU 301, Designing with Templates. First, go ahead and open up your preferred web browser, and we are going to go to UCM's website, which is found at www.ohio.edu/UCM. Up at the top navigation, you will find Brand Center. Go ahead and click on that. Down at the bottom, you will find Design Templates, and that's where you will find a variety of templates that we have to offer. Here are all of the categories of the templates, from advertisements to brochures, flyers, postcards, and posters. Anyone with an Ohio ID and password can access these templates. First, we're going to run through one template. Go ahead and click on Postcards. Each of the categories has a description along with all of the templates that are available. We're going to open up the Ohio Green postcard template. Once you click on that link, then the template will automatically be downloaded. We are going to use Adobe InDesign to edit the template. Go ahead and locate the folder where the template was downloaded, and within that folder you will find two files. There is an IDML file, which is used for older versions of Adobe InDesign, and the InDesign file, which is used for newer versions. Go ahead and double-click one of those files. When it opens up, you will see the back panel of the postcard. Go ahead and scroll up, and we're going to go ahead and zoom out. This is the front panel of the postcard, and on the left-hand side, you'll see a left toolbar, and we are going to go ahead and first use the Type tool. So locate the capital T on the left toolbar, and I'll just show you simply how to change text, the font size, and maybe even the style of it. So if you click and drag over the heading, you'll see that the text is all highlighted, and you can go up to the top toolbar where you see all of the font selections, and you can click on this little drop down, and you'll be able to select from a wide variety of fonts. I'm going to go ahead and keep it as Fruitiger. Right below it, you'll see different options for the style of the font. If I click on that drop down, I'll be able to change it to any of these different styles. I'll go ahead and change it to the Roman. So you'll see that my font was automatically changed by selecting that. If you would like to change the font size, you can do so right here. Within the heading, we do give the recommendations of keeping it at 24 points, but if you wish to change it, you can just click on the drop down and select one of these options. Or you can also highlight the 24 point and simply type in the font size that you wish. To go out of the Type tool, simply go up to the left toolbar and select the black arrow and click off of your screen. Next, I'm going to show you how to place an image within the InDesign template. First, let's go ahead and go to our photo archive, which can be found online at photos.ohio.edu. So open up your preferred web browser, and I'm going to go ahead and just grab a Campus Beauty image, select the image that you would like to download, and up at the top you can select Download, and you can pick from a variety of different sizes. And once you click one of those, it should automatically start downloading. Go ahead and open InDesign back up. We're going to go to File, Place, and we'll locate that file of the photo. So once you have that, go ahead and hit Open. Once you have that photo downloaded, go ahead and select the area that you would like to place it in. So right here you'll see that we have this black rectangle. If you select that with the black arrow tool, you'll see that it's highlighted now in the green border, and go to File, Place, locate that photo, and then select Open. The photo will then be placed within that black rectangle, and so you'll see right now that it's zoomed in a lot. So while still having that shape selected, we're going to go up at the top toolbar, and you'll see a variety of icons right here. We're going to select that first one that says Fill Frame Proportionally, and then you'll see that the image fits better within there. To reposition the photo within the frame, if you hover over the image, you'll notice this white circle, and if you hover over that, you'll notice a white hand appear. Go ahead and click on that, and if you click and drag down, you'll be able to reposition that photo. To resize the image to be more zoomed in within the frame, if you click and hover over that circle and have the white hand selected, you'll notice that at each corner of the photo, you'll see the little white squares. If you click and drag while also holding Shift to keep it proportionate, you can enlarge the photo. And then by repositioning it, I'm going to go back to that white circle and shift it. You may think that the image looks very blurry. When you first open InDesign, it creates a preview that makes InDesign perform faster, but it's not necessarily how it'll print. So we'll go ahead and change those settings right now so that you can see the image look crisp. So if you go up to View and select Overprint Preview, then you'll notice that the image looks a lot better. When you are using photos within the templates, you need to make sure that they are high enough resolution. To check the resolution within InDesign, go ahead and select the frame that the photo is within, and make sure over here on the right-hand side you have a Links tab. If you do not have a Links tab, go to Window, Links. So we're going to go ahead and open up that tab, and you'll notice right here that I have the name of my file of that photo, and down here below all of the information. So you'll notice color space is RGB. If you are printing anything on a press, then all of the images should be converted to CMYK. For any digital use, you can keep the photos as RGB. Down here you'll notice the actual PPI, which is the resolution of the image, and the effective PPI, which is the resolution of the image within InDesign. This one is set to 824, so this is definitely a large enough photo for this template at its size. For all of the photos that you use within these templates, you should at least make sure that they are 300 pixels per inch or greater. To change a photo from RGB to CMYK, go to the top right drop-down, and we're going to select Edit with Photoshop. Once that image has opened up, we are simply going to convert it from RGB to CMYK. By doing that, we will go up to the top to Image, Mode, and select CMYK. Then we can save that image by going to File, Save. And you can select OK if the quality is the highest. Alright, so once that's been saved, let's go ahead and close out of Photoshop, and we'll go back to InDesign, and you'll notice that with the image still selected, that the color space has now been updated to CMYK. Okay, so now that we've showed you how to use photos, let's go back to the type tool. I'd like to show you how to change colors of the type. So by going back to the type tool on the left-hand toolbar, and let's go ahead and highlight that heading again by clicking and dragging. You can also click into the text and do Command A, and that'll select all of the text within that text box. I'm just going to select just the heading though. On the right-hand toolbar, you should see a swatches panel. If you do not have that swatches panel, then simply go to Window, Color, and Swatches. Within the swatches panel, you'll see a variety of colors, and these are the primary and secondary colors for Ohio University. So I'm simply just going to change that color maybe to the green, and that's how I do so. Over in the swatches panel, you'll see at the top left there is a uppercase T, and there's two overlapping square boxes. The top left one is the fill box. So that is filling in any of the text or shapes with any color that you would like. The bottom right one, if you hover over it, it'll say stroke. So if there are any shapes that you'd like a stroke applied to, you can simply click on that square and make sure that it's now overlapping the fill box, and you can apply any color that you would like. We recommend not using strokes on text though. With text, you can also apply alignment. So if we go ahead and let's select all of this text. And up at the top toolbar, you'll notice all of the alignment options, and I'm going to go ahead and do align right. So maybe I want this text all to be aligned over here. I'm going to change it back. You also have the option of center, justified. All of those are right there for you. Within the template, you'll notice that there are some pieces that are uneditable and some pieces that you can edit, such as text and the images. If you did wish to edit the color of, say, this green rectangle, then go into Layers. And if you don't have layers over here, you can find that by going to Window, Layers. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the little drop down next to Layer 1. And you'll notice that there are a few different things in here. And next to each of these, you may find a lock. And what that means is that that layer is just simply locked down and that you are not able to edit it. So if I go down to the green background and I simply click on that lock, it is now unlocked. So if you hover over that green rectangle, you'll notice that you can select it. And then you can go over to your swatches panel and simply change the color. This wraps up the presentation of UCMU 301, Designing with Templates. Please answer the following questions to complete this tutorial.